The next step is really 3 glue ups. What we have to do is glue this leading edge to the front of the wing. It's already formed, so we just have to glue it down and then even it out. And here we have a trailing edge on the back, and then we have to have this little bit on the end. This is all one step. Actually, you cannot glue this on until everything is hard and dried. So we're going to begin with the leading edge. It really matters how you glue the leading edge down. I'll show you here. You can see that the bump on it is not even. It's more to the underside, more towards the down. It's, if you look at it from the other end, you can see that there's a huge difference in how it's supposed to be aligned. This is up. Where's my pencil? It's a good idea to mark on the leading edge up an arrow. Then I'm going to glue it on, and I have to use pins to hold it and some tape. Here I've got some tape. Here I've got a tape and some pins. Now I just put the glue down. Just be sure you have enough glue. I've got this tight bond, which becomes much harder than the white glue, PVC glue. I just let it. If you let it squeeze out, you can get into trouble getting the white glue off. It's turning in the right direction, so I just fasten it down here with a pin, even it out, put in pins to hold it in the right place, and then tape. Stretch the tape a little bit. That's the leading edge on, and now we put the trailing edge. And again, you have to look that it really matters how it is oriented. There's a bevel on it. This bevel has to be up, and I put an arrow on it just to be sure. Now I put glue down, And the pins on the other side are in the way, of course. Put the pins in to hold it in place. We have to adjust it so that it's absolutely correct. There we are. Now I can use clamps. Just to check that it's in the right place. Now we just have to let this harden, and then we can glue this one to finish this step. Now it's just about dry, and now we take some sandpaper and sand down. Here is a ridge. It's the leading edge is wider than the wing, or broader, thicker, and also a little bit here. So we have to sand it down, and when that is finished, we can put this trailing edge on. Begin by sawing this off. And also on the other side. Sand it off, sand the overhang, and then the wing is thickest in by the root, so out to the tip you have to take the leading edge down. Don't use any force, just gently, and let the sandpaper work. Don't push down with any great force. It's just about finished. Now we do on this side. This is 80 grit sandpaper, and it eats away at the balsa very quickly. that way. What we now have to do is to take this little bit and put it down like this, and it reaches all the way up to the third rib. This we can see on the plan. We can see here that this trailing edge piece comes up to the third rib. So now it's just a question of how to orient it, how to glue it down. It has to turn like this. It's probably best to use wood glue and pin it down with pins. Like this. Third rib. Pins. If you put the pins in so that they cross, then they hold the piece really well. One pair more. There we are. Now this has to harden completely. Put this underneath so it won't lie down on the board. And now let's have a look. We see that step 39 is finished.